Hello everyone, good evening, welcome to a brand new Let's Play. We're going to be playing Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles My Life as King. In those days, the miasma that had long menaced the world was gone. That text was very quick. Gone too was a life spent in fear, huddled by a crystal. Monsters that something. Yep, okay, those words are not on there for very long. Alright, you know what? You guys can read it. How about that? Read it yourself. It's fine. You can pause the video. It's a lot easier for you to do. It's a lot harder for me to do in real time. Yeah, so we're going to be playing Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles My Life as King. A brief note about this game before we get started here. This game was released as WiiWare, which is a kind of similar to like the Xbox Live Arcade. It's not quite an indie game because it's a Final Fantasy game, right, made by Square Enix, but it's tiny. Like it's a smaller, little bite-sized, more experimental project. All right, so we're going to be starting a brand new game here. We need to go through the story. This is mostly going to be story and really basic tutorial stuff, and probably sprinting around our empty castle town and trying to catch Moogles, that sort of thing. After a long, long journey, the king and we, his retinue of 2, finally reached this frontier land. We'd wandered for years. The miasma that destroyed our homeland was gone, yet we still had no place to call home. At last, on this momentous day, we arrived in a new land, established by the young king's noble father. This land was a gift from his father. At least, I think so. Our little king isn't fully self-reliant. I need to keep a close eye on him, but I'll never give up. Until the day he comes into his own, I'll be right by his side. This could take a while. Sure, you know, we'll stick with Leo. That's fine. There we go, Chapter 1, The Little King. That's me. It's me when I was young. This is a true story. This is what my life was like as I grew up. Obviously, names have been changed to protect me. My name is not actually King Leo. So, Chime is talking to us. This is Chime. She's one of our 2 assistants here. Lost in thought again, I see. Anything wrong? And then Hugh Yerg. The king's thoughts are never lost. They're merely in a formative state. Yeah, he's a goofy little soldier. So, in the outer reaches of nowhere, a radiant crystal? Yes, no doubt about it. This must be the place we've been searching for. The Promised Land, set apart for us by King Epitaph. Oh, then at long last we've arrived. Hooray! That's what we've been saying. Okay. So I don't know anything else about any of the actual Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles games. There's a whole weird spin-off of the Final Fantasy franchise. Kind of this self-contained universe here, dealing with like the crystals and whatnot. I don't know anything about any of that, so, you know, we're just rolling with what the game gives us here. It is good of you to come, O diminutive monarch, for you shall bear much fruit. Ooh, Crystal's talking to us. That's kind of cool. I grant unto thee a magical power deep within me, the crystalline art of architect. Yay! We get crystal magic. very slowly get crystal magic. There it is. Lay claim to this land aglow with my light, and do with it as you wish, O little king. Architect? Whatever it is, I feel its curious power. Architect, hmm? Maybe we can build some stuff with it. Hooray! We can build stuff. Hey, you guys have things to say. Oh, camera in here is going to be... Oh, it's going to take some getting used to. Okay, well... I haven't played this since the game came out back in 2008, so it's going to be a little clunky and it's going to take some getting used to. Y'all have been warned. Chime! I have a hunch I'm right about this architect thing. Okay, good for you. Yeah, let's step on the glowing ground and see what happens. Your Majesty has, in fact, been given this power. Our protracted pilgrimage was well worth the while. Yeah, step on the glowing ground. Do you have anything else to say? The crystal can speak and it's kind of weird, but it obviously thinks highly of us. Okay. That's cool. Alright, fine. You just have a one-track mind. It's okay, fine. We'll do it. On to the glowy spot on the ground. So, as you can see, our king uses his new magic power, and ta-da! We built a tiny little house. That's kind of cool. O chosen king, unto thee I bestow the whole of my kingdom. Fill the land with people. Hey, there's someone inside. Look at that. We didn't just build a house, we built a person. This person looks kind of familiar. We should go talk to them. Okay, alright, we'll do that in a moment. I'm not easily astounded. Let's see these people appearing out of thin air. Why, it's the epitome of generosity to include some residents with houses. Yeah, that's probably true. Why, where am I? And who are you? Are you the... Oh, it's the tiny king! Yay, you remember me! You made this for me. Well, to show our gratitude for you creating a house, I guess we'll go ahead and live in it. Just to show gratitude, you know. Alright, so here's the whole conceit of the game. We're going to be playing as the king, and we're going to be building this town up. So we're going to be slowly unlocking more and more buildings and things that we can create. We'll get into that and how that works here in a moment. But yeah, so as we rebuild the town, residents will kind of be resummoned to live in the houses of yore. It gets kind of hand-wavy, don't worry about that part. But yeah, so we keep building houses and people will show up and live in them. It's pretty cool. So, yep, Chime, she teleports all over the place. She'll help us build stuff. So, there we go. Waggle controls, because we're playing with the Wii. As you do. Oh, wait. Talk. There we go. Why not go build more things? Okay, alright, we'll get on it. I was startled at first, but the house is simply lovely. It's exactly like our other one. Oh, that's nice. The kitchen, the sofa, all of it just as I remembered it. Feels like a fresh start. So presumably... Try that word again. Presumably, it's like how the house was before the miasma destroyed everything. I'm assuming that's what she means. I'm not entirely certain. Alright, so waggle the controller. Chime shows up. We can build stuff. We can only build the small house for now. So we'll be doing that. And then we can pick where to build it. And in cases where there's other like directions and stuff, I mean, here it's all closed in, right? So we'll do this as an example. If we want to build a small house here, we can pick which way it's going to be facing. So yeah, here we go. We're building our own little town. World is our houseless oyster. So we'll just build another house or two here. I don't know what exactly they want me to do. We're still in tutorial mode. We're going to be in tutorial mode for a while. Oh, okay. That's the top of my head. That was very confusing for a moment. Hey, another new person. Wow, look at that Griffith. He's very surprised. Oh, your majesty. You really are the king, right? I'm not just imagining it, am I? No, you're not. Ooh, magic, the crystal. Okay, all right. Hey, yeah, you don't have to be nomad anymore. You now can have a house. Like a normal person. Alright, we'll build another one here. All these tiny little houses. I kind of want to rotate this one on the end so that it's also facing this direction, but that would mean we have to actually destroy it and then rebuild it. But it's okay. Hey! I love how shocked everybody is when they step out and see the house. They're like, whoa, whoa, it's a house! How'd I get back? Oh. You know architect. Ah, alright. Just following your father's footsteps, carrying out his will. That's cool. Alright, well, you know, I'll help however I can. And then they're happy. We're gonna have to deal with people's happiness and all that stuff, too. 3 houses is probably enough. Do anything with the crystal? No. I don't know how many houses the game wants me to build right now. Whoops. Tell you what, we'll do one more. Oh, maybe we won't do one more. So, there's like an MP sort of thing. The Elementite. That's what we use to actually build stuff. So, using Architect consumes Elementite. Therefore, we need Elementite to continue building things. We have none. We have 0. So if we wish to build more, then more fuel is required. So Elementite lies out in, you know, for the sake of just making it easy to remember, we'll call them dungeons. We'll say there's dungeons out there filled with Elementite. Like the Palm Day Caverns. Alright, so yeah, we need Elementite, but there's monsters and stuff out there, and the king is tiny and very young, and probably shouldn't be leading the charge, heading into the dungeons, getting beat up by monsters. So, heavens no, sire! The king is protector of his people and must exercise caution. Because if the king, you know, falls in the dungeon, who's gonna use this weird crystal magic to rebuild the houses? Nobody. And then we're not going to have our own kingdom. And also we would be dead. That's kind of the other downside to that. So, Lewis, look at that, he wants to go. Hi, Lewis, who are you? What is your dealio? I want to repay the king in some way for his kindness. Ah, that's the spirit. Sire, why not commission this lad as an adventurer? Okay, sounds great. So yeah, as we build buildings, we'll be bringing in people to be, you know, blacksmiths or item shop salespeople, working at like item shops selling potions and Phoenix Downs and that sort of stuff. You know, all very Final Fantasy. We'll be able to bring in people like this kid who will be an adventurer. So we're going to be building up adventuring parties and sending them out, while we just kind of hang out here in town, make sure everybody's happy, see if anybody has any particular quests or interests, or maybe unlocking new blueprints for things that we can build, that sort of stuff. Kind of an interesting spin on dungeon crawling. I really like it. So yeah, we're going to be commissioning adventurers here. Lewis is very happy. Thank you, sire. I shall make the necessary preparations immediately. I'm going to have another sip of water here. Alright, well, it is getting dark, so Lewis, you're gonna have to head out first thing in the morning. Your Majesty, about the new kingdom. You really think everything's gonna work out? Well, that architect is quite the magic, isn't it? I'd say the prospects of recovering our town in full look rather promising. a very loud airplane flying by my window. We'll see how that sounds on the recording. Our hopes of rebuilding the kingdom could finally come true here. And on that note, sire, isn't it about time we called it a night? She's right, your majesty. We can't afford to get off to a late start tomorrow. Oh, I don't want to go to bed. Oh. I imagine you're old enough now to recognize and heed the wisdom of your elders. Wait, your majesty? Wait, where are you going? Wait, your bed's the other way. No, you agreed. You're not going to do this anymore. It's bedtime, get back here. Ah, yes. King Leo, the child king. Magic that gives shape to memories. That's kind of the secret of Architect. So yeah, we'll be uncovering more plots and secrets of maybe the miasma and the king and what his plan was and what happened to this town as we go. So, is the father who prepared this land also calling his people? Is he responsible for some of this? It's unfair that memories of this good man should bring with them such sorrow. King Epitaph, I can tell you watch over us. And I know for sure we'll meet again. Ooh, maybe the king's not actually dead. Maybe he is the crystal. Alright, so that's our first day taken care of. We'll continue through the next day here. Hey, good morning, everybody. I did get a good night's sleep. It was pretty great. I feel well rested. Oh, you were thinking last night. That's interesting. What were you thinking about? Our kingdom should have a name. And you should be the one to name it, so the realm will be as you wish. It will be the kingdom of Padarak, sure. Yeah, why not? We'll keep it, it's fine. Padarak. Ooh, what a great name. Alright, from this day forth, we will serve the kingdom of Padarak. Alright, cool. Other people are doing their thing. Hey, there's our adventurer. There he goes. He's gonna go explore the caverns. Let's hope he doesn't get eaten by a monster. Alright, yeah, we'll go say hi to him before he takes off. And give him a high five or something. Bit of a morale boost. Alright, so the castle actually had a map showing where the Palamde caverns are. That's good. Remember, Elementite, but if you get hurt and you can't go back tomorrow, then, you know, that's less Elementite in the long run, so don't strain yourself. I think that's what they're saying there. That's the gist of it. Alright, go get as much treasure as you can. Ooh, a clock. We can see what time of day it is. That's helpful. Alright, Chum's going back to the castle, but we can summon her with our magic of wiggling the Wii remote. Hey! I know that sound. I know what Koopo means. Koopo? It's not a Final Fantasy game without Moogles. Why, it's none other than the Moogle brothers. What brings you here? Don't sweat the details. You'll live longer. We're acutely curious about the new town, and we came to help. Aw, they're adorable. They're like little fluff balls. Bat wings. Sire, the brothers formerly assisted King Epitaph with their fact-finding prowess. It's true! Call on us if you're in a fix, and we'll try to fix it. Yeah, they'll actually be quite helpful as we go. Angelica, hello. Oh yeah, your son is really excited to be an adventurer. That's cool. I can only hope he's not so wound up that he gets hurt. I'm sure he'll be fine. Alright, Moogles, what do you got for me? This place definitely needs the decorative touch. First of all, no houses. Negative space can make a difference, but come on. Barren land does nothing to inspire my artistic soul. My creativity withers. Ooh, there we go. Oh yeah, so as we play, as time progresses throughout the day, we'll be getting notifications about what our adventurers are doing up in the corner there. So we'll be able to keep an eye on whether they're at the dungeon, whether they're making progress through it, whether they had trouble, they've cleared it, they got defeated, they encounter a boss, there was a surprise, there's a secret area, treasure chests, all sorts of stuff. So keep an eye on the corner there. There's always going to be fun stuff popping up. You remember how we often played together in the old town? The miasma didn't affect us Moogles, so afterwards we decided to travel the world. We missed you terribly, Your Majesty. Let's play again some more. Aw, Moogles just want to have fun. We three form a secret society cloaked in shadow, ready to aid the king. Oh, that's kind of cool. Even if you don't see us when trouble hits, say the word and we'll appear. Alright, well, I fear you may spend most of your time just kind of waiting around. We're just kind of hanging out for a bit. Yeah, so we should run around and talk to people. That's what we should do. When I think of how a little king like you wanted the world to get here, it makes me realize what an amazing thing it is to have a home to come home to, or a house to come home to. So yeah, we're gonna have to talk to people and make them happy. That's gonna be a thing that we have to keep up on later. When they have the green above their head, that means we have not talked to them yet for the day. Oh yeah, you're just worried about them. Maybe they still have more to say? Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. It's fine. We can't really build anything, so there's not a whole heck of a lot to do right now. Oh, can't talk to you yet. Oh, wait, there we go. Haha! Grant! While the realm's beasts pose a threat to our way of life, they, like us, are only trying to survive. You must never forget that nature won't always bend its rules simply to accommodate for our needs. Very insightful. We'll be dealing with the frog message board later. Hey! Lewis cleared the caverns. Did you bring me some elementite? Yay, we did it! We'll be able to build another house for someone. Woohoo! Ooh. Sire, there's a disturbing presence beyond where the elementite lays. Do you think it's maybe a boss? Ooh, I don't know if I can handle it. Alright, well, just hold on to that thought. We'll talk about it tomorrow. So, good job. Pick up a daily wage in the castle and then head home. That sounds great. Apparently we have money to pay him. That's cool. Ooh, Luis. Hello. How you doing? What do you want? How can we help you? Ooh, please let me be an adventurer too. Of course, you're hired. I want to be famous. I want to be of assistance. Well, Your Majesty, a solo adventurer might like some company. Ooh, yeah. We're gonna build up an adventuring party. It's gonna be grand. Alright, so she'll be ready to head out tomorrow. Alright, so adding more adventurers to the roster is pretty cool, but yeah, money. We do have to pay him. And yeah, Hugh Yerg was spending some of our funds on decking out Lewis, the first adventurer, and we're kind of broke at this point. So, So starting tomorrow, we'll have to collect daily tithes from the citizenry. There it is. That's why we need to run around and talk to everybody. We have to go get their money. Okay. I knew there was something we had to do. Run around and talk to folks. Alright, cool. So, young citizens who want to be adventurers will probably linger in front of the castle, and we can go commission them that way. I wish I could teleport around. Oh my gosh, you have more things for me. What a relief that he made it back. As a parent, don't like the idea of him doing anything dangerous, but that's what he wants to do. What was that? Ooh, aha, okay. Camera, reset the camera. Good. Relieved to see the adventurers coming back safe and sound. And you want us to hire more. Got it. Hello, what are you doing? Yeah, so Chime kind of already gave this away, but the crystal reacts to people's memories and helps give form to them. But there's a couple of different components that we need. Here's something like this. We need kind of our own starting point. We have to kind of know what we're looking for. And then you'll see the other bit in a moment here. I think we're going to have to go chase around some Moogles. So, Griffith is hungry, my kingdom, for some homestead bread or a striped apple. Ooh, I beg your pardon, sire. I was caught up in the sweet memories of our old bakery. It's a shame you don't have one here yet. Can you build one using Architect? Let me just kind of... Hey. Nope, I can't. Yeah, so we can't quite build it unless we have memories of what we're trying to build, and being a very young king, who is still a child, I don't have those memories. So we gotta figure out what we're gonna do about that. Luckily, that's what the Moogles are for. So, we get the memories from this guy, and then we go track down the Moogles and have them kind of draw it out, give some form to it, and then we're good. So yeah, where the hell are the Moogles? With Architect, you may also have been given the power to see the whole kingdom. Oh yeah, so we can, Where's my buttons? Aha! So we can look around and see people and see what's going on. So there's one of the Moogles, there's another of the Moogles, and the third one is like... yeah, he's hiding right here. It's a pretty big kingdom. It'll look really cool when we start getting some buildings in here. Alright, one of you Moogles was right around here. Aren't you? The one that we need is back over there. Where was the other one? Wait, was that for you? Oh yeah, we can look at people's information, the houses, so we can see what's going on. So we have Angelica, the mother, and we have Lewis, the warrior. Check him out, see how he's doing. He spends a gil normally, he explores normally, he has some things equipped, he has stats, strength, dexterity, he's level 2, he's holding on to 105 gil. We can see his race, we can see if he has any, like what party he's affiliated with, he's affiliated with his own. All sorts of stuff. He doesn't have a lot in the way of items. He has no abilities. We're going to be decking out these folks as we go. Yeah, really cool. I like all this little personal stuff here. Oh, and the, that pink bar up in the top right is the, like, friendliness affinity meter thing. We are going to have to talk to people and make them all happy. That is a real mechanic. I was not lying about that one. Okay, aha, Moogle. Come here, get back here. Aw, you're the wrong one. Hide and seek. What? No, Moogle hide and seek. Oh no, you're the wrong one too. Oh no. How do we get up over here? We have to go all the way up and around? Maybe? Yes, this way? There you are. Hey, Mogdilla, what's going on? You want to draw a picture of a bakery for me? Memories of a bakery. Alright. let's do this. Hey, bakery design! Just like that. Yep, so... Hello, camera. What are you doing? So as we do this, as we play, and as we talk to people and get requests, and maybe unlock things in dungeons, and talk to the Moogles when necessary, we will be getting a bunch of new buildings that we're gonna have to build. Let's put... I don't even know where I want to put the bakery. Where do I want to put the bakery? Oh, we don't have any elementite, that's right. We can take a look at it. So... Oh yeah, here we go. More information. So it costs 100 elementite. It takes up 1 square. It's a small house. We're only allowed to have 10 total in town. We have 3 of them right now. It's a small house. It'll contain 2 citizens. And we will receive 10 gil from tithes. And one of those 2 people that lives there will be an adventurer. So we'll be able to see all sorts of cool details. Bakery is 2 wide. So it's twice as large as the houses. 2 squares side by side. And the building will give our citizens a morale boost every time they make a purchase in the establishment. We can only have 1 bakery in the entire village, or town, or city, or whatever it's going to be eventually. Eventually we're going to have like different versions of a lot of these, or different things that fall into these categories. It needs 200 elementite though, and we have none. And it's bedtime. We do have to get up early in the morning, sire. Yes, we can continue the kingdom's restoration with renewed vigor.
Uh-huh.
And off we all go to sleep in the castle. Wait. Oh, Hugh. Just kidding. We're leaving you behind just for fun. How whimsical. What on earth? Penguin? Get out! It talks! What's going on here? This land belongs to me! No trespassers allowed! Get off! Get out! Or else! And then it runs away. Alright, well, we're gonna go chase down a penguin, I guess. Penguin pursuit! Catch the puzzling penguin! We have 30 seconds. It's not a lot of time. Capture the penguin. Must catch the penguin. Must catch the penguin. Penguin! Penguin! Ooh, we're getting 10 elementite every time I bump into him. Give me more elementite. Give me enough to build a house. Give me enough to build a bakery. We're at 100. Oh no! No! Get back here! Alright, well, yeah, that was still pretty good. We got a good, healthy chunk of elementite from that penguin. I am A-okay with that. We'll call it a draw. I'm satisfied with that. Bing boing! Ha! You're exactly how I pictured you, teeny tiny kitty king. Ooh, the penguin knows who we are. And then Chime's like, oh yeah, I can teleport. Bam, caught. Easy peasy. Alright, what's your story, penguin? What's going on? Are you lost? How did you get here? What's going on? Pavlov. Pavlov the penguin. Alright, well, this little kid who was chasing you is the king of this realm, King Leo. Chime. And the Lilty Knight is Sir Hugh Yerg. Lilty is his species. It's like elf or dwarf. But, you know, Final Fantasy. If I already know that, you're Cranky Chime, and he's the stuffy Sir Yerg. You said something earlier about this land belonging to you. How do you already know us? Were you acquainted with the king? Previous king? King Epitaph? Oh, and Penguin's gonna be a jerk. He's not gonna say anything. To refer to His Majesty as, and I quote, Teeny Tiny Kitty King, is inexcusable. Not very polite. Too bad for you, it's true. The Teeny Tiny Kitty King is a spoiled crybaby. Oh. Yeah, this bird knows more than he's letting on. Alright, Pavlov, you want to tell us anything about the previous king? What makes you think I know anything about that unstable, unrefined poop? Alright, well, he's a penguin. Just let him do his thing. Seems harmless enough. And with that, that's the end of our second day, and the end of this first video. We'll pick it up from here. Eventually the game's going to start opening up and giving us a bit more control and relaxing with the cutscenes, but for now, thank you all for joining me, and may the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.